a lot of people don't understand that everyone is acting. And love in the initial phases is a game of deception. Deception, how? Well, deception that everyone does it, okay? You see the text, you don't want to look too needy, so you put the phone down. We all know that if we reacted exactly how we feel, if we say exactly what we have in mind, if we did exactly what we feel like doing, we'll be sent to death row. Right? A lot of you guys will have a few criminal records. You'll be labeled as a creepazoid in front of other people's eyes. If I express how I felt in real life, some people will not want me, and some crazy shit will happen, right? So it's this deception part is what keeps everything together. Now there's some deceptions that you don't do, lying to people about your health, lying to people about your finances and stuff like that. But lie to people about how much you want it, motherfucker. Like don't be so desperate. Like what the hell is your problem? Like lie to people. It's not heaven. People are not gonna be able to see the truth, right? That's one thing. Now, by the way, if you guys want to apply this strategy and you're dating someone and you want to do nothing to get them to become attracted to you, or you feel like you're doing too much and you want my feedback as to whether or not what you're doing is right or wrong, book a call with me. Click in the description down below where it says book a call with me, and there you'll be able to get a one-on-one phone call with me and have me on the phone today to apply these strategies, right? Because sometimes you watch these videos, but it doesn't entirely apply to your situation. So you need someone like me to listen to your situation and see how it applies to your life. And there you'll be able to talk to me individually, not an AI, not an assistant like some people do. I swear to God, some people hire coaches where they pay for these coaching calls, but they don't get to talk to that person. You'll be able to talk to Father Alex. You'll be shocked. You're gonna be like, holy shit, Father Alex exists. All right? So click in the description down below where it says work with me one-on-one, or else I'm closing the channel. Let's continue with the video. And now the other aspect of doing nothing is this, is that it erases, it exposes you to your insecurities. The art of doing nothing, when you are interacting with someone and you want somebody to like you back, shows you the discrepancy between your most attractive self and your least attractive self. Because when you do nothing, you'll notice there are some impulses that are consistent and that come with a certain set of behavior that want to be acted out in compulsion. And I am telling you, the compulsive action that you cannot resist, that you react to when somebody doesn't like you, that compulsive action is your lower self. It's the size of you that people get repelled by. And so the way to become an alchemist and burn that away and integrate it into your personality in a healthy way is to literally do nothing. Over time, if you don't satisfy those urges, if you don't reward those urges with attention, it'll go away eventually. And this is why. It's similar to training dogs. If you enter a house and your cute little chihuahua comes in barking at you, telling you how I want your attention, and he's jumping on you, he's jumping on your chest and stuff like that, because you reacting to it by cuddling it, touching it, or even getting annoyed by it, you know what it does? It reinforces that behavior. But one of the things I learned from watching Cesar Millan and other dog people is that if you just ignore the behavior, if you do nothing and you act like nothing's happening, and that dog calms the fuck down, and once the dog calms down, you pet it, you are reinforcing to that little thing that I want you to be more relaxed. And the next time you come in, that dog will be more relaxed and won't jump on you because he wants your attention. He learns to get your attention through nothingness. And it's the same thing with the behavior. Is that you're gonna start noticing that if you actually just one time, follow what I say, one time, you'll notice that it gets more results. And by you doing nothing, you are gonna see for yourself how much power there is in that. Or even better, just look back. Learn how to gain premature wisdom. Look back in your life. When you didn't do nothing, notice how it had actual results. And that will literally be like you rewarding the dog to be calm. You are rewarding yourself to be calm. And eventually, over time, those compulsions to do something, those compulsions that self-sabotage you from the people that like you back, will eventually go down. And the beauty about this strategy, and it could be, the bad part about the strategy to some people, is that there's a lack of self-consciousness behind it. In other words, you're not going to notice how much different your behavior. You're going to notice that you have an urge to scratch the itch of neediness, But you're not gonna really notice how attractive you are acting. You're just gonna notice, you're just gonna feel a fear that maybe it's not working, or a fear that this person is gonna go away. If you just allow yourself to be in that state of not knowing, a state of fear, and relax, you'll notice that they end up liking you back. They really do. Like and maybe not this time, but over the long run, if you really take a sample size, you'll notice over the long run, it actually ends up creating more results than not. That's the power of that, you know? And this is why I tell people, if you want to apply these strategies, you have to have almost like a trust in the. Robert Greene said on why people fall in love with you do nothing is that the more you are seen and heard from, the more calming you appear. If you already established in a group, temporarily withdraw from it will make you more talked about, even admired, right? He doesn't say do more. He doesn't say do a backflip. He doesn't say climb a mountain. All he's talking about to create more power around you is to literally do less. Literally do less, right? Create value through scarcity. That is the ultimate form of creating value. Not through words, not through actions, but through pure scarcity, right? Now, he also says, too much contact will spoil the illusion. It's best to be present indirectly and to leave the proper. So the way that this works is that the absence is literally like heat to the food you prepared. When you're meeting people, the interaction is literally putting the ingredients down. And if the ingredients are right, meaning if both of you guys have that chemistry, if both of you guys have that ability, that seed that will grow into love, which some people have it and some people don't. Like when I say people, I mean two people may have it and two people may not have it, right? But if you switch one person for the other, all of a sudden it may happen, right? That happens. That power is that presence is cultivated only in your absence, right? It grows in the person's mind, and they begin to have a certain mental image of you, right? Even Lao Tzu said, no, not Sun Tzu. Rumi said, your task is to not seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built up against it. You just gotta look inside of yourself. Stop self-sabotaging by doing too much, right? Be receptive to the person, meaning if the person is showing coldness, if there's doubt in your mind, back away, right? But when a person confirms to you through consistency and you not having doubt about how they feel about you, then you could do all the creepy, needy stuff that you like to do, right? But the problem is that people are not perceptive because they feel so insecure inside that they don't care. They just bulldoze themselves in a china shop and try to make it work. And it pushes the other person away. If you look in your life, this is literally what happens when people fall in love with you. You don't do shit to make somebody fall in love with you that you don't love back. You really don't. In fact, you kind of get annoyed and you sort of push them away. You do less and they do more. Let's pay attention, people. Something's going on here. And that's the non-action, the nothingness is literally what draws people to you. The nothingness, and you just let it happen without you trying to impress, without you overperforming, is what literally draws people to you and what draws you to other people. Get what I'm saying? And for me, this is a saving grace, because if we all just learned this, we wouldn't have creepy people stalking you. And we wouldn't have so many heartbreaks, because a lot of the heartbreaks come because you think something's possible that's completely impossible. You think you can win this person over when in reality this person has no feelings for you, and the more you try, the more you repel them, right? And there's the power of doing nothing. All right, guys, we're gonna have a brief intermission so that I could tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing, where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at 238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared, because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.